somewhat like me, also you contain a spine. And that's pretty cool. The human spine is a Swiss Army knife in movement. Its ranges allow us to bend forwards and arch backwards, flex towards our side and rotate in both directions, and of course all of this together. But it doesn't stop here. It also allows us to take on the most peculiar forms even under high amounts of load. Yet many treat it like a stick that is bound to break if we bend it enough. In fitness, the spine is often held in a neutral position, while other joints are being strengthened dynamically. Your back must be kept straight at all costs. Sit down, don't slouch, straight back. Wake up, don't lag, straight back. We need to let go of this idea that our spines are fragile and weak and cannot be moved. Life is best lived dynamically. And guess what? Your spine is not an exception to this. So this is your call to action to strengthen and mobilize your spine. To reteach it how to move in various ways without breaking. Let's get to know the different sections of your spine and how you can move them, from isolation to improvisation. Circles, nice and slow. Tilts like you don't know. Glides, come let it flow. Lift your ribs up to the sky. Breathe deep, give it a try. Down and up, from low to high. Glide it, don't be shy. Move your hips cause they don't lie. Shakira knew it, you can't deny. And to finish this little poem, give your spine a little squeeze. Well, wasn't that nice? I've got an idea. Get ready to put on your favorite song and have a dance with your partner in crime, your spine. It's time for some smoothness. Facing a wall, slowly bring your chin to it, your throat, your chest, your belly, and lastly your hip. With time, blend all of these meeting points and form this nice wave-like motion. After a little bit of practice, you should be able to figure this one out. The coolest thing about spinal waves is you can do them anywhere. Practice them at work, while drinking or walking, even while sleeping and doing your dishes. Basically, practice them anywhere. Arching backwards can be scary, so let's prepare for it. Find a wall, reach backwards and find a good distance so you can do this with confidence. Next up, find your hands against the wall and slowly walk them down as low as you feel comfortable, without pain. Walk back up and repeat this. With time, try to increase depth and flow. Generally said, get creative with how you exercise and what tools you use in order to strengthen your spine. Imagination really is your only limitation, so let's work on it. Let's now integrate our head and pelvis into the spine. Start on the floor in a quad stance, slowly moving your spine while either your skull or your pelvis is the leader of the motion. Figure out different forms like waves or twists. One is leading, the other part is following. Open up and find even crawls across the space. Your limitation really is imagination. If you want to, also include some light acrobatic forms without letting go of the task. Head, tail, connection, and the spine moves in between. This just feels so good. Try it out. By now it should be clear that spinal movement is nothing to fear. Strength and dynamic movement are necessary, but so is relaxation. Shaking and bouncing is an incredibly easy and useful way in order to find more relaxation in your whole body. In standing, simply bounce up and down, introduce spirals and whichever other motions that feel appropriate in this moment. And let me tell you, after a couple minutes of that, you will feel high on your own supply. In the end, I really hope that this video moved something inside of you, inspired you to take action, to regain physical confidence and autonomy. Our spines are indeed not sticks that are bound to break. They are more like living plants, graceful but resilient, tender but strong. If you enjoyed this video, please let me know by commenting, giving it a thumbs up and subscribing to the channel. Also, if you want to learn more about your spine, check out Supple Spine, an online program which contains in-depth video breakdowns to all of the topics discussed in this video and much more. And speaking about online learning, I have a constantly growing library of online programs where you can learn all things about movement, acrobatics, strength, mobility. Check it out on neilteisner.shop.